There we go. Just a second. One. That's two. Now I need the counters for... Oh wait, I already got it up. I already got the counter up. That's new. And I can move the fan this way a little bit. There we go. Oh, God damn it. But yeah. We've got pretty much everything set up early today for once. Other than the fact that the sandwich is not set up. Red. Hello, hello, welcome. How is one doing on this fine afternoon? Welcome. Oh wait, no, that's the portal. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Wow, it suddenly stopped raining as soon as I used the sandwich. But yeah, today we're going to continue getting our dragons today. The Snorlax plush has not moved in weeks. It has not moved in weeks. And the cat is fine, yes. Pretty much everything's just fine for now, yeah. Everything is doing pretty good today. Mistake. Now let's just try and not fuck up making a sandwich. All we can do is just not mess this up. Yeah, this works actually. That bit better. That's shit. But I missed 2 streams. It's alright. We all can't be there for everything. It's completely fine. It's all fine. That's why there's the archive channel. That's why the archive's there. So try and keep that up at least. These days, anyway. Friday's stream was just playing Mewtwo on Pokemon Unite. Which was actually a lot of fun. Mewtwo on Unite was actually a lot of fun. But I do understand why Mewtwo, let's say, needs some nerfs. Yeah, because Mewtwo... Hello, Nexi. How is one doing on this fine afternoon? And not today. We're not doing that anytime soon. But yeah, Mewtwo definitely needs some nerfs. Like, 100% Mewtwo needs nerfs. Well... well... So, at least Mewtwo... Yes, I would. At least to Mewtwo, yes. Yeah, that's a pass. Goodbye is a pass. And I don't even know why we're on about this. It's not even been 2 minutes yet. Oh wait, yeah, it has been 2 minutes. No. That's a no. Um, that probably never. Not gonna lie. Probably never. I don't have a goddamn clue what the fuck's going on these days. Oh, god damn it. Not anytime soon, anyway. No. We're not doing this today. We're, we're not doing this today. I mean... That may work, but I'm the one that's not doing it. Or a free ticket to the ER. I mean, it's an animatronic. What do you expect it to do? Not try and bite you or something? I don't know. I just want to shiny hunt dinosaurs. Or dragons. These two pretty much just both dinosaur-looking dragons. Well, probably. Nah, I think that's what they'd want. I think the bite's what they'd want, but I don't know. I do not know. So many good bites. And not enough dino spawns. Why is Sableye? No. Not for Sableye. Sableye would be a pass. Yes, oh for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. I do not know these days. Hariyama Pass? I see. Let's see if we can get an extra Dino spawn. Let's see if we can just get an extra spawn by getting rid of that Hariyama. I keep forgetting there's events in this game where it's like the Rillaboom raid. Because I can see the normal type den right above me. And it's like, I know it's an event, but I usually just want to raid for the Mysticas. There's another Hariyama. Oh lord, what is going on? Breloom hopping for joy. The Breloom always hops for joy. It's what the Breloom does best, just hops. Elizabeth and Mavis, the squad. I mean, I wouldn't say this Breloom's caused that much. The other Breloom definitely has. And Mavis probably has a little bit. Where are we going with this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why are we doing this? I just want a shiny hunt. I mean, yes, but... I just want a shiny hunt Pokemon. I see. Fair enough. More Dinos. Let's not. Let's not with that one. Let's not. I'm just gonna do a little something. Oh, thanks, Twitch. Hello, Twitch. What the hell is this doing? Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to do it this way. Unable to fetch. What the fuck is this shit, Twitch? I'm gonna have to do it this way, huh? Oh, what the fuck is this doing? What the fuck is the OBS doing? I'm trying to time out. Fuck's sake. How is your Switch always at 100? Because it's just... Because it's not... Because it's always on the charger. This is just being a fucking issue, one after the other. I don't want... Huh? Yeah, I'm using the dock. Is Twitch being fucked or something? There's like sometimes not able to fetch, and then it's like ad manager access denied. Everything's just fucking bugging the hell out today. Like everything's genuinely bugging the fuck out. What the hell is happening? Twitch is lagging today, apparently. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I can see Twitch lagging out. I can see Twitch bugging the hell out today. But yeah, I was trying to... It's not you. Twitch is just being itself. Yeah, the OBS was also being not cooperative. So it's like I was just trying to time out because let's just not do this today. Let's just not do this today. Oh wow, I go back to my Twitch and it says unknown users across the board. When the OBS is doing quite fine, but Twitch is just being fucking buggy as fuck today. And that's not what I wanted. Like, it doesn't help that my mouse also isn't cooperating with the bid. Like, it's just a whole plethora of issues. Twitch being the main issue today. Twitch, OBS. I still need to unlock the other two herbs. I want to maybe hunt shiny Eevee. Oh, Eevee's a good mon to hunt for. So many possibilities of evolutions. But yeah. Everything being an issue all at once. And I might as well just do it as this free timeouts and boom. At this point. Shiny Sylveon, I want to get a basic shiny Eevee. Base shiny Eevee is kind of nice. It is actually tempting to just go for the evolution lines. Because I still need to go for Umbreon and Espeon. And then I need one more for Sylveon. It's just so tempting. So I have that full Eevee line finally completed. Which should be nice. But one thing at a time. It would be easier to do that than hunting the pre-evolutions and having to do a lot more effort. Oh, it would. It would be a lot easier. But it's just... EVs are easier to hunt than, let's say, just the Umbreons and Espeons. Because then, if I get lucky, then I can get an EV outbreak, which means I can go for the rest of the EVs I need all in one go. I hear Sylveon's really easy to hunt. I think Sylveon is. Because I think Sylveon's just... Like, for pretty much most of the evolutions in this game, it's just... You can look for an outbreak which has that evolution, and then just hunt from there. Like, I know Umbreon, Espeon, and Sylveon, as well as Vaporeon, have their own outbreaks. I haven't seen any outbreaks for the other ones, so they might have their own outbreaks, I just haven't seen them. But yeah, a lot of the evolutions do have their own mass outbreaks. And I know Eevee does as well. So it's like just quite an easy way to hunt. As well as with Espeon, you can hunt. I think you can hunt Espeon with the Psychic Sandwich in the Area 0, because a lot of Espeons spawn in Area 0. Umbreon you can hunt with Sableye in a cave. Let me just hit this Vampy real quick. There we go. Then with Sylveon, it's literally... That's a shiny Gabite. But here's the thing. I don't have enough Mysticas to be playing around with this. I don't have enough Mysticas to be playing around. But at least I know you can actually see it in this game. And I also already have Gabite, so... Garchomp, I've already got that line. If I find a Dano, then I'll probably make it up. But I want to be able to get new things. And with the low amount of sandwiches I can make on Scarlet for Dano, I kind of want to not mess around with that. But hey, at least I know you can actually see Shiny Gabite. At least I know it's actually seeable in this game. Which, you know, is not a bad thing. But yeah, I am willing to dodge the Gabite. I am willing to dodge the Gabite to get the Dano. What if it wasn't shiny? If it wasn't shiny, I'd be dodging it anyway. Like, I already have quite a lot of the mons non-shiny. Like, the only ones I'm missing non-shiny is Zarude. And maybe a Diancie. Which, you know, I can't go to London and get a Diancie from Go. And I missed the movie event on Sword and Shield, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit before I can get those two mons. But the rest, non-shiny, I've already got. And it's the same as, like, if the Gabite wasn't shiny, then I'd still be dodging it like I am with all of the other Gabites I've seen. So, like, you know. It's just the way it is for now. Or has to be traded one. You can trade Mons on Go, but the catch is that you have to actually be close to the person you're trading with. Like, you've actually got to be, like, physically close to the person you're trying to trade with. Like, I think it's 100 meters, which, in my terms, is it's out the house for now. And it's like, fuck that. Plus, I don't think anyone's going to be giving away their spare Pokemon Go Diancies. Because if it is locked behind the event, then they're paying 14 quid for the whole event, including the Diancie, so... Which pretty much would mean I'd probably be asked to pay 15 quid for the Diancie. And if then, you know, everything goes to shit, I might as well have just done it myself. I might as well have just paid for the event, went to London for a couple of days, which is expensive as fuck for one mythical mon. And then got myself the Diancie. Like, I don't know how the Diancie event's gone on Go. Like, I actually don't know how that event's gone. That's noticeable a Gibble. But I need a Dano, damn it! I need a goddamn Dano. Son of a... I could always find another one. Like, I've got plenty to give away. Like, I think I've got 2 Gibbles on home, at least. I think so, anyway. But, you know, it's good to know that they're actually being noticeable. Whereas, like, if I had to start my shiny hunting adventures here, I would be able to find that shiny easily. How long? 14 minutes. I kind of forgot that more timers went since, you know, I had to time out. Which... I just hope the point gets across. I hope the point gets across. And if it happens again, third strike. Because that's the second time out. That is the second time out. Yeah, I might do it as that, to be fair. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Yeah, today, yes, I did. I did. I pretty much did, yes. And it's now the second one. But enough of that. Let's try and find us a Dano. Let's just try and find us a shiny Dano. And the more Danos we look for, hoping... What did you do to get timed out? Pretty fucking obvious. Pretty fucking obvious. I don't think that Twitch timed out long enough. I don't think the Twitch timed out long enough. But yeah, pretty fucking obvious. Well, if you don't remember, then I don't think the point got across. The dock... Nexie got it. Nexie got it. Yeah, now it's pretty fucking obvious. I'm so smart. Yes. That's kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. You're so smart. Ooh, here we are. There we go. Come here, Dano. Shiny luck, it's right here. That's hilarious. That is quite nicely timed. But yeah. The Mon do be green. Nah, Breloom didn't beat his ass. The Breloom is not trying to kill it. I'm trying to catch it, not murder them. False swipe. I would. Well, Dusk Ball. There's one. Like Lechonk with Shadow Claw. There we go. There's one. And we actually got quite lucky with an outbreak today. So off we go. Full Swipe is pretty much stealing the wallet and leaving him on life support to catch him. I mean, I guess. Well, are we okay? So now... Oh yeah, we've actually got to hit some of these. Two. Oh right, I'm already counting them. Four. Come on, get that one. 6. So we need to hit 60 of these. We need to hit 60 Applin. So then we can get the max odds on this outbreak. 11, 12. Oh, there's quite a fair few over here. There we go. This arrow. I still don't understand the killing specifically 60 mons. Oh, those are just apples on the floor. The reason is because when you kill 60 mons in an outbreak, it maxes out the shiny odds in an outbreak. I don't know why the game does it like that either. $24, $25. Breloom, get out of the mountain. Because, yeah, it's like just kill 60 mons, get the max odds on the outbreak for reasons I don't even know of. $30. Halfway there. Nearly. I was going to say nearly there, but we're not even close yet. We're still halfway. Any Pokemon would be able to kill a human. Well, yeah. Even these Applin right here would be able to. Other than basically house pets. House pet mons that we know. Nah, I think even they would be able to. Any mon could. These throwable apples, they definitely could. Bidoof definitely would be able to. And a lot of other mons will definitely be able to. $55. 56. Hit a bit balloon. 57. 58. 59. There's 60. And an extra one to be safe. Now what we do is just vibe in the outbreak. And we're going to do this for 5 minutes. Yeah. Quagsire, yes. As that is the plan. But with the DLC, I know the first mon I'm hunting already. The first mon I'm hunting when the DLC comes out is a goddamn ferret. For obvious reasons. Have a dip for a bit. Alright. Thank you for coming over despite needing to time one out. Have fun now. In these walls down. Da-da-da. The hard thing about this outbreak is the applins are just so small, it's kind of hard to see them when they're going into the bushes. Like, it's hard to tell if I'm actually hitting the same one or a different one all over again. Like, I know I've encountered these ones already. And it's like, the thing is, with these Applin, since it's an outbreak, and I've already hit 60 of them, they're going to be here for the rest of the stream. So it's like, the next mon I'm going to go for is Stone Joiner. Yeah, I'm going to go for Stone Joiner next, and then if we go get Stone Joiner, then we can go for Larvitar. But it's like, then after that we're going to go for Oranguru and And Gothorita. And then after that, if we have enough patience to go for Scarlet, then we'll go for Scarlet. But if we don't go for Scarlet, then we might just continue this outbreak for Applin. Just without a sandwich on. So, like, we've got all the good odds on us today. It's just hoping that things just don't mess around too much. Just hoping. I mean, we've already gotten one thing today, so I can't really complain. One of these Why did I count those fucking shrooms again? The goddamn shrooms. I counted them again. But yeah, applins are just so small. And I am aware of other methods you can get applin, but I don't see the point. I want to be able to actually feel like I'm getting them on myself, rather than just sitting at a tree headbutting it all day. So, this is the way we're going to get the shiny applins. And the only reason Flapple's the first is because I've actually got one from Sword and Shield, so I did actually get one of these from Sword and Shield. But yeah, it's like, just need 2 more to finish the line. I counted those shrooms again, fuck's sake. I've counted those fucking shrooms again. Sandwiches up in 40 seconds. Oh, hi, Persian. Applin. Hell yeah. There's one apple. We got one. And it's actually just quite throwable. It is very much throwable. There we go. But yeah, I need to sort out the bedding again. I really need to sort out that bit of the bed again. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck I do, it always just gets scruffled up. But yeah, this sandwich is done. So what we're going to do is come back to Applin later. We're going to come back to Applin later. And now we're going to go for Stone Joiner. Where's Stone Joiner on here? That was the wrong one, but that works too. Now, Larvitar. Oh yeah, Larvitar is Gen 2. Do I not? Larvitar's there. There we go. There we go. Stone Joiner. Rock. Where's my Stone Joiner? There we go. And how do I make a rock type sandwich? That's dark type, electric, bug, poison. Oh, there's rock. I should make sure I got the ingredient first. I do have the ingredient. Yep, I've got the ingredient. There we go. Put these two here. The Swablu I did catch today on the way to that cave, which is actually kind of funny. But yeah, the Swablu was caught today as well. There we go. I just need a place to make a sandwich. Oh, over here should be good. Yep, over here is good. But yeah, gonna go for Stonejourner, then I'm gonna go for Larvitar. After Larvitar... Well, after the two Larvitar, I actually don't know what we're gonna go for after. So it's just like... Depends on how many things we get. Because if we do manage to get everything... Because if we do manage to get both Larvitars and the Stonejourner, then that'll be pretty good. Oh, that's fucking dangerous. That is some dangerous placement. I don't like it. I don't like that placement. I'm not liking this even more. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? This is close. I have a feeling if I place one there, it's going to fall apart, so I'm going to place it here. Fucking hell, okay. Fucking hell. That was not the best placement. That was not the best fucking placement. Holy shit. Does it work, though, or do we need the salties? Yes, it worked. Now, the Stonejourner we're looking for is inverted color scheme. So it's like we're looking for a Stonejourner where the spots are brighter and the actual rock is not bright. So that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for a darker Stonejourner, pretty much. We're just looking for a darker Stonejourner. That's all we're looking for. I should probably just stand down and wait for them to spawn. The sandstorms do not fucking help us one bit. The sandstorms do not help us. So yeah, I'm starting to think this hunt's gonna be more of a just walk around, stand around, walk around kind of thing. Oh my god, the sandstorm's gone. The fucking sandstorm's gone. Let's fucking go. It would also help if we weren't in the shade. That would help a fair fucking bit. Let me know what to do. There's a Spaffler over there. all of these look fine. Not the one we're after, but you know. It would be helpful if you weren't in the shade so much. Wait, are they aggressive? They are aggressive, okay. That's a good thing to keep in mind. Good to know that these things are aggressive. Alright, let's just go back now. So we're gonna move around a little bit just to avoid the ones that want to kill us. Just keep roaming around and keep looking until we find the stone joiner we need. Wait, that's it. That's it. Hell yeah. Almost didn't notice. Not gonna lie. Almost didn't notice. Oh my god. Not gonna lie. I actually almost did not notice that stone journal right there. Now for Larvitar. Now to go for Larvitar. Which I know where Larvitar is as well. Larvitar can be up here. And in the little desert bit down there where Bagon is, but since there's pretty much the only rock type that should be contesting up here is the Salt Rock and maybe Rockruff. Meanwhile, if we went up to like the mining area where we'd find Bagon and the Makuhita lines, there'd be not Torkoals, the Caracals for the Colossal line. They would be contesting. And I also do like this area, so I do also quite like this area. So we're looking for a more greener Larvitar 2 times. Which shouldn't be that hard to notice, actually. Like, genuinely. It's a darker shade of green. It shouldn't be that hard to notice. Should not be that hard to notice. And there's also the purple bit on its chest. Instead of a red bit, it's a purple bit, so... I mean, that bit doesn't really apply unless it's turned around looking at you, to be fair. Like, unless the Larvitar is just dead set on headbutting you in the eye, or poking your eye out with the horns, then you'd be more or less just looking for the green that surrounds the Larvitar. Which, I mean, daytime or nighttime, I don't actually know what would make it easier, or which one it'd be easier in. But I'm going off the trail. Went off the trail a little bit. Let's go back on trail. Let's go back in our little loop-de-loop. Okay, I think we are just off. Yeah, we did go off trail again. Now we're back on it at least, so... What's insane? What's insane? What's insane? What's insane? Now we go around here. we avoid the ruins entirely, which every time after the first time we ignore the ruins, because we're getting free shit while we're here. Besides from the Gimme Gold coin, which we can just go get that later, since we don't actually need Gimme Gold coins these days. We're just getting all of the free items, because regardless, we have the Stone Joiner. We're not resetting our game. We're not resetting our game because we have the Stone Joiner. And we got it pretty fucking quickly, actually. Like, I was expecting that one to take one of the longest. Like, I was expecting Stone Joiner to take a fair bit of the hunt. Like, genuinely, a fair bit. So it's like, now we just go hunting for Larvitar. Oh, let me look at that one again. That's just a regular Larvitar. That is a regular Larvitar. Just a regular Larvitar. Now just looking for some shiny Larvitars. Which, if this one takes the longest... Turn around. Okay, you're not a shiny Larvitar. Like, if this one takes the longest instead of the one I expected to take the longest, then... I mean, we should still have enough sandwiches to get what we're after. Because I know we started off with... Well, on Scarlet, I know we started off with about 12, 14 herbs. We start off with above 10 herbs. Which is enough to get what I wanted today. Like, hypothetically and numberly. Which was also the reason why when we found the Gibbles and the Gabite shiny, we just ignored them completely. Because if we didn't ignore them, without having our Dano, then we could have potentially missed out on 2 of those herbs for 2 shiny mons I've already gotten before. That kind of thing, so... Yeah, that's why we didn't really... That is why we didn't really just save on those 2, but only save for Dano. Which, I mean, we got what we wanted out of the sandwich. Out of that sandwich in particular. Because we got the Dano, and we also got an Applin, which I still need one more Applin, but we can go back to Applin later on. We can go back to Applin later in the day. Just in case we, like, run out of sandwiches or run out of patience to go for, like, Scralp. Because Scralp, being a water shiny, it's gonna require more patience. And more pain to grab. And it's also like... This is literally just because it swims under the water, kind of thing. And water is just annoying to deal with. So it's like, I could deal with that one off stream. If it comes to it. Which it might. It might come to it. So, like... What we can get on stream is what we can get on stream. Like, literally, the only times I've caught a mon off stream, like properly offline stream, is a water mon. Like, no, we've got those on stream. Like the Clauncher line, we've got them off stream. And then there's also just the occasional accidental, oh shit, we might as well while we're here kind of thing. like a skip loom the other day. Because I was trying to get more herbs on Violet to prepare for the DLC. And as I was looking for my 6-star den, which was a palmy, which didn't actually help. So we didn't bother killing the palmy, but we did go to the den. Just in case it was like an Electros, a Titan, an Amoongus, or a Blissey. Even a Gengar does good at giving herbs. Even Gengar is good at herbs. So pretty much just trying to get the herb optimal mons in my dens to try and fight them. Because while the times of the days I am trying to do it, there's either some events on which actually block me from trying to get some herba raids from the online raids. Because all everyone posts is the event raid, which will be Rillaboom for all this weekend. So with that, I kind of have to try and get herbs with my own den. Or it's just like late at night for some of the servers I lurk around in to just try and get in some herba dens. And I don't mean like actual like proper herba dens, just like the mons. So just getting the mons. And then just have that one fight. If it gives me herbs, hell yes. If it doesn't, god damn it, we go again. In a different den, of course. Like, I'm not trying to go into one of those, like, fucking 10 herb dens every fucking time. I think that's only happened once. What the hell?
Someone is at the doorbell.
Who the fuck is at the doorbell at this time? What the hell? Got it. I think other people have it. Damn it. Is that just in the shade? That is just in the shade. What you gotta do to me? Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to me. But yeah, so far, it's not looking like we found any shiny Larvatars. But you know, I can't complain. We found the Stone Journey in less than 5 minutes. I'm bound to have one hunt that takes the piss. Dano being that hunt last week. And I think it might be Larvitar this week. Which, you know, that's fine. We're not bound to get everything first try. If we did get everything first try, then what the fuck would be the point? Yeah, I do think it's better to be zoomed in for this one. Because it's still a small mon. Yeah, I think I'll just stay zoomed in for this one. Like, I want to see what the shiny looks like in the overworld. Like, very importantly, what the hell it looks like in the overworld. Yeah, second thoughts. We'll zoom in on some bits, we'll zoom out on other bits. Because then that would help us. Because when I find out what the Larvitar looks like in the overworld, I can be more confident in the whole zooming out bit everywhere. So basically, might try mixing the zooms like I did with Axu. Just like I did with Axu a while ago. This bit's obviously a zoom out bit, because look at it, it's fucking massive. This place is massive. It's like, the bigger the place, the more zoomed out I gotta be to try and find it. It'll be fair. It probably doesn't help that it's daytime, but that's mainly on the eyes. That bit is mainly on the eyes. But yeah, actually thinking about that, think about this hunting stream a little bit. Like, I was gonna plan on like only sticking to the applin for the dragon sandwich, but like since we actually got to the applin outbreak and got, you know, a shiny applin out of it, like once we're done, like the last one I was planning on going for, like actually planning on going for today, was Oranguru. That's if we get the Larvatars. Because Larvitar is next on my list. Like, I've got the mons in the box of the order I want to grab them in. And it's like, that order will change next week. If we don't get Larvitar, like, if we don't get any Larvatars today, then we're going to go for Oranguru, then Larvitar next week. Like, that's the plan I have set in stone. Because, yeah, Larvitar is gonna... Since Larvitar can't be caught in, like, BDSP, Larvitar has less priority than Oranguru, but since we had a rock-type sandwich on, we might as well start going for Larvitar. And since we're currently on the spirits of going for Larvitar, we might as well keep going for Larvitar for the rest of the day. So it's like, we might as well just go for Larvitar for the rest of the day. Only because we've already started on Larvitar. You'll make it on your own. That you'll make it on your own. Know that you'll make it on your own. But yeah, Larvitar is kind of just a great mon in general. I actually do want a shiny Larvitar. So that gives me more of a reason to go for a shiny Larvitar. Because I want one. Like, I already have a Tita from Sword and Shield, but I want this Larvitar even more. Surprisingly. That could mainly be because Larvitar has nearly a perfect color palette for me. And I say nearly perfect because of the type of green it is. But yeah, Larvitar has a fucking great color palette for me. And I mean a decently good color palette. Non-shiny and shiny. Like, they've done Larvitar well. Like, every time I just see this Larvitar on the screen, it's just like, I might actually want to get a plushie of Larvitar. Like, no joke, I was looking at plushes the other day, Like, I was looking on the Pokemon Center website for plushes. I was disappointed because I didn't find a single Heracross one, but I found a few Cyndaquils, a couple Espeons, but I don't need another Espeon. Plus, the Cyndaquils were sold out. I was like, ah, shit. Like, if they're sold out, then what the fuck can I do about it? Like, what do you want me to do? Get a sponsor with them just so I can get all the plushies sent to me for free? Which, I mean, is not a bad idea. It made a great video when I watched it for the Gen 5 mods. Gen 5 plushies. And yes, I did watch the full hour of plushies. But you know, I do want to buy a plush at one point. Like, I do want to buy one. I keep forgetting what's in this den, but I realize since I've not done anything to the den, it's probably not worth. Come on, Larvitar. We're now over odds, at least, so. We are over odds on the Larvitar. Because I thought this was 1 in 500, but apparently it's like 1 in 600 something. Which, you know, close enough, but still good odds. Still good odds for the fact you can spawn so fucking many of literally nearly every mon in at a time. And I say nearly every mon because outbreaks affect that as well. Because if you do an outbreak with a shiny sandwich, it's even higher. Like, it is even higher to go get. And with the mon just spawning all over the fucking place in general helps. Oh yeah, things that spawning because of those down there. More Larvitars. More Larvitars. No shiny ones though. Like, it should be more of a vibrant green. Yeah, more of a vibrant kind of green. So instead of like the lightish green that we're getting on the Larvitars, it should be like a brighter, more vibrant, look at me, I'm a lighthouse kind of green. That's what it should be. Like, it's not as much as a lighthouse, but it is like quite vibrant if I look at the picture of the Larvitar. So yeah, it should be very noticeable when we find the shiny Larvitar, but you know, we're not meant to find things every time first try. Like, it would be kind of funny a little bit if... Hold on. Because think of it. What if... Because I have seen this in like a video before where it's like the first one to catch a normal version of the Pokemon wins. And they just invert the spawns. It's just like invert the shiny. So it's like... It's kind of funny a little bit because it's like... Everywhere you go, there's shinies. But then you're trying to find a normal mon. Like, it's just kind of funny a little bit. And I don't even think it was SV that the video was on. I forgot which one it was actually. It was one of the... I think it was one of the DS games. I don't remember actually. But yeah, it was a video which like, find the normal mon. First one to catch a non-shiny wins. Which, I mean, it's reverse shiny hunting in a sense. But we're shiny hunters. We are a shiny hunter. And the fact that we're pretty much nearly halfway there on the decks, it's kind of great. Like, despite the fact that a lot of the mons have been obtained, well, I won't say a lot, but I'd say a little bit of the mons have been obtained from community days on Go, which, you know, I'm still counting it. I'm still counting it. It's still a legit way of getting them on, so it counts. And with the Froakie one this month as well, that's going to be really interesting. Because that one actually matters. Like, this one matters more than the Poliwag one, the Slowpoke one. Like, the Froakie one actually fucking matters. Like, same as the Fennekin one and same as the Chespin one. Because if I do end up getting some shiny Froakies during the community day, then that just means I have to hatch a shit ton less eggs. Like, I've got to hunt and hatch a lot less eggs. Which then means a lot more time to be saved. Like, yes, I'm just sat around for 3 hours with an incense on. Just multitasking. Because, yeah, for the last one, I actually spent a bit of time playing Warframe with just my phone on the bed frame, so every time it vibrated, it would go through the bed frame, and then I go get the mon immediately, go get the Poliwag, which we got free. So we still need to go to Let's Go to get an extra Poliwag, but that's not bad. But yeah, some things are to be figured out later on. Like, we haven't gotten that far yet to be like, are we even going to start on Let's Go? Like, we've not gotten to that point yet where it's like, let's go to Let's Go and just catch all of the Kanto mons. Let's try a different method of shiny hunting. Like, because we haven't gotten to that point yet where it's like, we've done everything on here and we don't have any more prep to do for DLC. Meanwhile, we do have more prep to do for DLC. Because we already know that a lot of good mons are going to be in the DLC, like Flygon, Metagross, Furret. And that's all I know so far. And then there's probably going to be a lot more mons for the competitive scene as well. Possibly coming over. Alright. I think we're done with this sandwich, right? Yeah, we're pretty much done with this sandwich. Let's get that one. There we go. So, we've done with this first sandwich. Well, second sandwich, really. We have Stone Joiner. And then we have these ones to get. But I'm going to organize this a little bit. To help out a little bit. Who else is a rock type? Who else is actually a rock type? Like, genuinely, who else is a rock type that I still need shiny? Dailybird's not a rock. Yeah, this is kind of the hard part. Just trying to figure out what are the rock types I need. Because if that is the case, no, I don't even think that would work. Let me check my. Let me check my list. Rock. Oh shit! I actually do only have Larvitar on the rock type. I actually do only have Larvitar on that as an option. There's Swablu right there. And Axew as well. Hold on, where's the encounters? Yeah, I might as well switch this over to Pupitar as well. Because we need these two. Because we do need these two, and they're like the only rock types I can actually... Is YouTube just playing the same fucking things over and over again? Let's change that. Wow, the loop playlist button's not fucking working. Okay, good to know. Wait, actually. I actually don't know if I saved. Hi, Glade. Can I make a sandwich, please? There we go. 1, 2. Oh, and then after this sandwich, we have to start mixing in the salty Mysticas. Yeah, after that we're gonna have to start making salty sandwiches. Da-do, da-do-do. Da-da-da-da, da-do. Da-da-da-do, da-do, da-do. I got a better idea for this sandwich. Yeah, I like this idea. Down, down, down. Yeah, I like this idea. Yep, I very much actually quite like this idea. I do sometimes just wish this was a little quicker. Similar to the map in Unite. There we go. That one looks a lot better. It looks a lot less... Oh shit, it's about to fall apart. Rather than it just looks stable. Yeah, you know that you'll make it on your own. 1, 2, 3, yep. Next sandwich. And now that it's nighttime, I think we might actually be able to see the Larvitars a bit better. Because we're looking for a more vibrant green. We're at nighttime, the time where more vibrant colors come to life. Because, you know, brightness and all of that stuff. How does it still manage to play the same song? Hold on. Is YouTube okay? Or is everything just out to fuck me over today? Is everything out to fuck me over? Because I'm starting to think yes. Let's turn shuffle off. Let's turn shuffle back on. There we go. Hopefully that should fucking fix it. Hopefully that should fix it. That's a lot of Larvitar. None of them are the shiny one we're after, though. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big Larvitar. Just look at it. It's massive. That one's massive. Compared to the other Larvitar. Just look at them all. Just a cute creature of a mon. Like, shiny hunting for these mons just makes me think of, like, why they don't make shiny mons a feature in, like, Unite. It's like a purchasable mastery reward. Like, a little bit, like, when you get to a certain amount of levels, you either earn the skin of shiny mon, or you'll be able to buy it with in-game coins. But I suppose it would probably have to be probably the first way, because it's like there's no actual mastery system in Unite unless they make one. Like, unless Unite made a mastery system, there'd be nowhere to implement the systems I just thought of. Which, you know, can be a little bit of a pain. When you just notice the feature that would be so good for a game and it's just left there, not there, for so fucking long. And then eventually it's like, can this just happen? It'll be good. And then it just never happens. Like, just think of it. If you could, like, be able to obtain a shiny skin on Unite, then it would just be just so funny and good. Because it's like you'd never know how far they could implement it. Like Unite could also implement it so it's like the hollow outfits are also shinied. And it would be like a special variant of the outfit where it's like, if you have the shiny skin, you'll be able to unlock the shiny variants of the hollow wares. Like, just imagine how good that would be. Wow, that is actually quite obvious. Nighttime. Shiny Larvitar. So goddamn cute. So goddamn cute. Just caught today. Ball. Now go for Pupitar. But yeah, that's actually quite obvious. Now, we already counted all those ones before we fell down, so time to find the second one for Pupitar. Which, if I wanted to be realistic, since we have no other rock types to find, then we might as well actually go for a third one during the sandwich. Like, actually. Like, we don't have any more rock types to go for in the game. Like, we went for Cloth a while ago. We have 2 out of 3 Rockruffs. Which the reason why we were going for multiple Rockruffs is for this same reason of not having any more rock types to catch. And since we're on Scarlet with Larvitar, we might as actually well go for a 3rd one. And yes, this is like a mainly to replace the Sword and Shield Larvitar. Get the new tag on it like I did with the Hawlucha we caught last week. The city, oh. Light it up. Because, yeah, think about it now. While we have this sandwich up, we might as well just keep going for Larvitar, even if we end up getting our 2 Larvitar that we need. It's just, there's no worry if we don't get a 3rd one, since we already have Tita. Just go for Larvitar and Pupitar. Wow, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of Larvitar. That is indeed a lot of Larvitar. So yeah, for now, we just keep going and keep going for Larvitar until the sandwich ends. And then when this sandwich ends, we'll go for Oranguru in the Bamboo Forest, which will be laggy as shit. So, yeah, there's that to take in as well. The Bamboo Forest is going to be a fucking lag fest. Laggy Forest. And since it's the Bamboo Forest with Oranguru, I mean, at least Oranguru is probably the only psychic type in the forest, right? Because I know there's a shit ton of bug types in it. I also know there's also a couple of steel types, a couple of poison types. But yeah, I think Oranguru would be the only psychic type in there. I do think Oranguru would be the only psychic. So, there's that at least. Had to check something real quick. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just a nice vibey Saturday night. Could be drinking, but nah. I'm saving that for later. Like, this week, I could have been drinking to celebrate the fact that we're about halfway through on the decks. Which, to be fair, is not a fucking bad occasion. But I have other plans. I've got other plans for drinking this month. So, yeah. I have other plans. other plans for drinking this month. Which should be in like a couple. What day is it? It's the 5th today. Like 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 to 3 weeks. And even then, I don't even know what to do. Like, what game to play while drinking. Because I sure... Hell yes. Because I sure as shit ain't shiny hunting while drinking. I want to be able to fucking see. Like, I want to be able to see the mons I'm catching. Wow, this Larvitar is already a pretty good Pokemon for raids. Good sleep, Larvitar. I do wish there was a green and purple ball. But the closest thing is a dusk ball. Don't use takedown. Wait, does they even have takedown, actually? No, don't have takedown. Just go back to sleep, Larvitar. Go back to sleep. But yeah, the closest thing is a dusk ball. That's 5. That's 31. Oh yeah, I just realized something. We have 17 minutes of Larvitar hunting left. And I don't even have to count these ones. Because, you know, we're just doing this for extras. It actually feels nice. Just roaming around. Not having to worry about counting, but the reason I do the counting is so I know for myself later on. But since we already have a Tita, so it's like we're only fishing for... Not fishing, well, we're only hunting for another Larvitar to go as the new Tita to change my tag. Because I want to try and have as many mons as possible with a newer tag. Like, I know there's mons that I've hunted before the rebranding, but I want to try and get as many as I can. And as many that won't be out of the way and as pain in the assy as possible with the new tag. So, this does mean mons like... Hold on. That does mean mons like Wishy-Washy and... Hold on, what other mon do I have? Which will be a pain in the ass to get. Is this Wishy-Washy? For the moment, Eldegoss, at least. And a couple others which will be a pain in the ass to obtain. Like, re-obtain again. Without being out of the way too much. So it's like, that's going to be a bit for the, like, the end terms of things. Like, possibly, for once, we have legendaries out of the way. Which, you know, that's probably going to take a couple of years alone, because some legendaries are best for Sword and Shield farming. Sword and Shield, Dynamax Adventures. Some mons are better at soft resets, which on Sword and Shield I've got to do Terrakion, Virizion, oh, I actually don't know if those two are able to be shiny, but if those two are, then that's an extra 2. So for now, at least 3. Well, at least 2 soft reset hunts. The only reason being is because I'm not actually sure about Reggie Alecki and Reggie Draco. And then on BSP, we've got to do 2 shiny, 2 more soft resets, an egg hunt for Fiona, which, you know, BDSP egg hatching takes the piss. But that's not going to be for a while away. That's not for a while. But yeah, and then there's Let's Go as well, where it's like, if we wanted to, we could do 4 soft resets. Well, 3. Like, technically 4, no, technically 3, but would do 4. Because I've already got the Galarian Zapdos from fucking ages ago from Sword and Shield. But I don't have the other 2 because I missed out. Like, I missed out on Moltres because I wasn't aware of the event. And then Articuno, I admittedly just forgot about. Like, the event for Sword and Shield competitive. Like, I admittedly did forget about that. Like, I think I was busy with something else, so it's like I couldn't get Galarian Articuno. Yeah, I think Articuno was the last one. Like, whichever bird was the last bird out of the 3 event. I know it wasn't Zapdos. But whichever bird was last, I was too busy to grab. And whichever bird was first, I wasn't aware of the event. So, I mean, it's fine. It is completely fine. At least we are able to get the Kanto versions of the birds eventually. Through soft resets, Dynamax Adventures if I wanted to. Which I think I would rather do Dynamax Adventures. Like, if it's not necessary to do a soft reset, then I don't really want to do a soft reset. Hello, Salvage. How is one doing on this fine afternoon? Welcome. How is one doing on this fine afternoon? Welcome. But yeah, it's just like, if a soft reset's not necessary, then I'm not going to do it. I've already done 1 soft reset and it's a pain. And I know there's at least 2. Monaco. Fair enough. So it's nearly 9:45. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, how is one doing on this fine evening? But yeah. There's 2... Wait. Oh, I missed one. Alright. Sure, go ahead. Feel free. Feel free to ask away. But yeah, there's 2 soft resets that are necessary to do, which I'm not doing those yet. Maybe after DLC season. I need an electric Pokemon to win the fight against the water. An electric type to win against the water gym. I can have a look for you after this sandwich, but there should be plenty of decent electric types you can catch. Like, there should be some Wattrolls on the beaches, maybe like a Pikachu or something. No problem. Alright. It's just I don't want to waste time on the sandwich, so yeah, I can check after the sandwich is over. But yeah, there should be a decent amount of electric types accessible, like in the desert. Like I believe it's near the desert outside the auction. There's Mareeps, not Mareeps, Flaffies you can catch. Ooh, hell yeah! There's a third Larvitar. Now what do we do with this rock type sandwich? Like, actually, what do we do with this rock type sandwich? Do we just go to Rockruff again? Like, this one doesn't count towards the actual deck since we already have a T-Tar. But it counts to this. 10 minutes ago, I do a random trade and get given a shiny Rayquaza. God damn. Are we sure it's a legit Rayquaza? But fair enough. So yeah, now we have 3 Larvitar. Like, there should be some Flaffy over here. I know Mareep spawn over here. Is it rare? A shiny Rayquaza is pretty rare. The shiny Rayquazas are pretty rare, but it's like... The real question is it like a legit Rayquaza, or is like someone just put it in there? Because yeah, shiny Rayquaza can be legit, but it's just, you know... Like, how many IVs does it have? Or is it from an event? But yeah, now we might as well look for our last Rockruff that we need. I don't know, it's level 100. Ah, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, it's hard to tell without the IV checker. Yeah, without the IV checker at the end of the game, it's hard to check. Because people who do the not legit ones like to do is to just make them all 6 IV. Or 6 IV, or 5 IVs, but the worst stat is on 0. Logos of 4-leaf. Okay. That is already a good sign. It's not from Scarlet Violet. It wasn't originally obtained in Scarlet and Violet. It has chances to be a legit one. So congratulations. Yeah, the logos on the top, that they are helpful to tell what game that mon was caught in. How can I know if it's legit? One of the main reasons to know to tell is the IV checker. Or look on. You know, it is an eligible catch, so it's kind of hard to tell, except from the IVs. It's mainly the IVs to check. Because if it's free best IVs, then it's possibly a legit one. But if it's like 5 or 6, then it's either really, really lucky, or, you know. But yeah, for now, I'll probably just keep it till we get the Dex tracker. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm looking for Rockruff. Forgot I'm looking for Rockruff. A little blue doggo. Because we actually don't know any more rock types to go catch, so Rockruff go burr. Little stronger now. A little stronger now. But yeah, the checker should be at the pretty much near the end of the game. Wait, how long's left on this? 4 minutes. Welcome back. And thank you for the follow, Salvage. It's appreciated. Thank you. It is appreciated. May we find another Rockruff. Because if we do manage to find another Rockruff, then we don't even have to hunt a rock type until the DLC. We already searched for those two. Like, that's what this sandwich is. Like, we've gotten 3 Larvatars in this one sandwich, so we're going back to Rockruff to try and get the final one. Get the final one that we need. Because, like, what's the point in wasting the sandwich when we can just try and get another Rockruff? So yeah, just going for Rockruff now since we've gotten Larvitar and Pupitar. And for the hell of it, a third one for Titar. So yeah. It's gone pretty well actually. Like, the plan is already working. The IV on the description of the Pokemon, or where I don't see it. The IV on the Pokemon is like these. It's like these things here. It's on the judge feature in the PC boxes. That's what the IVs are. Those are what the IVs are. I forgot I can pick up items. So yeah, it's in the judge feature in the PC box. And to use the judge feature, it should just be the plus button when you're in the box. But yeah, that's probably the only tell for the Shiny Ray Ray. Like, that's probably the only tell. Because Shiny Ray is an eligible hunt. It is an eligible shiny hunt, so it's like, it's hard to tell without the IVs. How long's left? A minute, alright. Why are we like this? Just, why are we like this? Random thoughts, surely. I would suggest I would suggest behaving a little bit before you know the consequences. Okay? We clear? Oh, it won't be a timeout this time. It won't be a timeout this time. I suggest one behaves. I would suggest one behaves. That is all for now. One more shot. And the generosity is because I'm in a good mood. One Larvitar. Two Larvitar. Three Larvitar. Wait, which one's in the Dusk Ball? This one's in the Dusk Ball. This one's being a... That's more like it. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting the idea. So now it's Oranguru's turn. Which we might as well go to the bamboo forest now. Might as well turn my phone back on as well, since the phone turned itself off. Because, you know, we didn't use it for, like... God damn it, I pressed the wrong button. That's not a bay leaf, but I like the idea. Yeah, it's a Numel. It's not a bay leaf. But I can see what... I can see it a little bit. It's alright. I can see it. It's just if a bay leaf was a bit small and without a leaf. Oranguru. So let's just set up this hunt. Yeah, I can see it. Oranguru. And Gothitelle. And there's a Gimmighoul nearby I want to grab. Where's the Gimmighoul? Is it on the roof? It's probably on the roof, isn't it? Encounters. And I must have set this to Psychic as well. Because we're going for Psychic types now. I just need a good way to... Well, I just need a good spot to make a sandwich. There's the Gimmighoul. Yeah, Oranguru is a Psychic type. It's Psychic and normal, but since there's a lot of normal types in the game, we're going to use Psychic. Now, since we're out of other herbs, where's the recipe for the Salty Mysticas? Where's the Psychic Salty Mystica recipe? Gothitelle is Psychic. Just pure Psychic. Alright, let's hope this works. Because we're gonna make some sandwiches like it's day one of the game. Like it's day one release. Because we don't have many other herbers left. But once we put the bread on, But once we put the bread on the sandwich. But yeah, since we only have 2 kinds of herbs left, we might as well just start mixing the salty herbers. Like, it's just going to be quicker. And besides, I don't know if salty and bitter work. The simple recipe is yes. But since I've only... Oh, shit, there's Oranguru already. Like, every recipe in the game has a complex recipe, which is the recipe the recipes I've been using most of the time, because I have the Mystica to do it. And then there's a simple recipe, which requires 2 salty Mysticas, which are the harder ones to get, and just 1 ingredient. Since I don't have many of the other Mysticas left, I thought I'd just go for the simple recipe for once. So yeah, there's a complex recipe and a simple recipe. I just did the simple recipe this time. Oh yeah, oh yeah, crap, I was going to check for the electric types, weren't I? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about it. But yeah, the only things I've got are over-leveled. Like these are all the spare things I have. Like they'll all just be over-leveled to all hell and not electric type. Well, over-leveled. So yeah. Like if I traded over an over-leveled Sandy Shocks, I don't know if one wants to stick to the playthrough of having things at their own level. Or what? Like, that box is pretty much the only spare box which is just there just to be there. So, I don't know if me trading an over-leveled Sandy Shocks would be a good idea for the playthrough experience. Oh, indeedy. I forgot these things were here. Indeedy, Espathra. So yeah. I don't have that many electric types available. So yeah, I don't really have much to offer for the playthrough experience. All I've got is just Area 0 mons that are in my boxes, just so I have them to organize my lists, and just Area 0 stuff. I'll do that now, actually. Yes, water. So we're looking for a pink Oranguru. Pink Oranguru. The item we can pick up later. Any pink Orangurus around? Do 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 do. Out of my mind, out of my mind, get out of my mind, get out of my mind. Do 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 do. The caps, or whatever, change color, because I don't see a difference between the cape On this one and the shiny one. Yeah, the cape, I don't think the cape really changes color, it's just the Oranguru. Like instead of it being like a bright white, it's a bright pink. So yeah, I think the capes stay the same. But I mean, it's still a more changing shiny than quite a fair few mons. But yeah, we're just looking for a pink Oranguru. The cape's purple still. So we're not even looking at the capes. We're just looking for pink. Oh, hello, Oranguru. You're not pink. See, a pink Oranguru means we found the right one. There is actually so many psychic types outside of here, it's not even funny. Like, there's so many psychic types out here. If I was shiny, but it was just the cape. Yeah. Yeah, that would tend to happen with a lot of the shinies. Like, some shinies, it's just like one little detail changed, which you've got to look for. Like, I say look for in this game, because it's like, other games have a shiny sound, which would tell you if it's there and if it's shiny and where it is. Pretty much like Legends Arceus, where it's like, let's say you're just strolling past one of these Oranguru. Like, this is just a scenario. Like, on Legends Arceus, if you walked, like, just around the area, and then, like, 10-20 minutes later, you hear a shiny sound, the shiny sound would pop off, and you would know there's one on your screen. But for some reason, Scarlet and Violet doesn't have that feature. Yeah, for some reason, Scarlet and Violet don't have shiny sound as a feature. Like, besides from when you actually find them in battle. In Scarlet and Violet, yes, you do need to use eyes. You do need to use eyes. Which is why I'm not drinking and looking for them. Or have a plan to drink and look for these shinies. If it was Legends Arceus, it'd be a whole different story. And a lot of methods in other games require you to actually just go for encounters anyway, where it's like, go into a battle with one, don't know. It's like, walk into grass. If it's not shiny, run away, and so on and so on. That's how it is for a lot of the other games, which, you know, is fair. It's how it all started. Like, it's only just been recently we're getting free, like, proper free roam games like this. Which I'm now excited for the DLC even more. As well as what game comes next. Cypher does say hello, and Cypher's not looking at the bamboo trees to cut down. And also those burbs. The burbs. But yeah, this forest can get pretty laggy. And loss of frames is a pain in this forest, so the quicker we can get Oranguru, the better. Like, honestly, the quicker we can get Oranguru, the quicker we can get out the forest. And the quicker we can get out the forest, the quicker we don't have to keep losing frames over everything. So yeah. And then there's also a lot of psychic types over here, which I already have all of these ones. Ostrich. Yes. The Espathra. Espathra is a pain of a mon, but it has a nice shiny. Espathra has a pretty nice shiny. So yeah, we don't have to worry about any of the shinies outside of the forest. Because we already have all of them outside of this forest that are psychic type in this area. Like, obviously I'm still missing a couple of psychic types which aren't in the forest. But they're not in this area. They're like quite far away. I won't give up, I'm still healing. So yeah, there's a lot of mons that we still have to hunt. Like, around 90, I think, that we still have to actually find. Because I am just realizing I need to fix some things, which I'll sort that fixing. Yeah, I'll probably do some fixing around in the weekend. Like around Sunday, Monday time. Because I'm realizing that count, the total count is also including legendaries, despite it not saying legendaries. And you know, the legendaries in this game are shiny locked right now. So I need to fix them. I need to fix the description a little bit. But I'm going to do that next week. I'm going to fix the description next week. Because I'm going to do legendaries are mythics and mythics are legendaries. Mythics are mythics and legendaries are legendaries. But in the same sense, a little bit. Healing. Like, it's the same, it's a bit of the same sense where it's like there's not many of them. But mythics are kind of their own thing. Like, mythics are the kind of mons which you only get from special events. And there's like only one or there's usually like, depending on which generation of the games, there's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 on occasions, but let's just say there's not that many mythics these days. I don't know any mythics. I think Celebi is legendary or a mythic. Mew also. Mew and Celebi, I think that would both be mythics. I think both of them would be mythics. Because Celebi is tied behind some events in Johto. Damn, I got something right. But yeah, Mew would... Yeah, Mew is technically a mythic, because Mew was tied behind events. Like, Mew's tied behind events. Like, events and certain requirements. Like, and I don't mean, like, playground rumors of, like, if you went under the truck in one of the cities, you'd find a Mew. Because I bet a lot of people fell for that to get a Mew. But, yeah. There's now official way, like, plenty of official ways to get Mew. And Mew still being kind of its own mythic status. It's also the same thing with Darkrai, Shaman, and I believe Chirachi as well. Yeah, Chirachi's definitely a mythic. Darkrai and not Cell yet. I always thought Mew evolves into Mewtwo. No. Mew came first, and then there's actually quite a fair few movies about how Mewtwo was created using the DNA of Mew, trying to make the ultimate Pokemon. I know they don't put it from the name. Yeah, the reason it's called Mewtwo is because Mewtwo was created from the DNA of Mew in a science lab. Yes. Like sciencey and stuff. Not what you're thinking. Yes. Then Mewtwo blew the whole fucking place up to the ground. And fucked off to do Mewtwo's own thing. Like even going... And then in the games you find Mewtwo in Cerulean Cave. Yes. It was from the first movie. It was from the first movie. And then in some of the games, you can find... I believe you... And then you can find, like, books about Mew and Mewtwo. I think it's like Cinnabar Island? But it's been a while since I played the Gen 1 games. And then Ash got brought back. Because, you know, it's a movie. Go watch Detective Pikachu thinking it was. Detective Pikachu. It's been a while since I've seen it. I don't really remember much about Detective Pikachu, to be honest. Don't remember much about Detective Pikachu. But yeah, detectives do have cool hats. 15 minutes left on Oranguru. Why are we even looking for these? We don't need any of these shiny. We agree on something. Detectives have cool hats? Yes. I'll agree with you on that. Detectives have cool hats. Like Sherlock Holmes. How many... I was going to say, how many more Oranguru are we going to have to find before we find the shiny? We're still under odds, though. We are still under odds for Oranguru for now, so... We should be over odds soon, though. 74 more. I think it's a bit less. Okay, no, it wasn't that one. It just looked pink from the shadows. But yeah, I think it's a bit less than that. Because yeah, I don't remember the exact number for the odds, but I know it. I know the roundabouts. And it's like round about the 600-ish mark. Or just in the early 600s. It's one of them. Now it's 34. 38. Still a bit more. Like, I could put up the exact... I could put up the exact odds if I... Is that one it? No, that one's not it. But yeah, we still have a lot more to look for. Because think about it, if we don't get Oranguru this time, we're just gonna put down another sandwich and go next time. Altaria and the swarm of burbs. Yes. So it's like... What time? So it's not even 10 o'clock yet. It's not even 10 o'clock. Like, it's not even 9:30 yet. And if we don't get Oranguru now, then we're going to go until 11 and try and get Oranguru. Like, the idea is to go for the Mon until the time is up. And the time I've got to do other stuff. And by other stuff, I mean get food and go to fuck to sleep. And maybe think up some more ideas about other stuff, but you know. I think that's the same one. You sleep at 4 a.m. That's on a bad night. That's on a night I forget what time is. No, I mean, it could have been better. It could have been better, but, you know. There you go. There you go. That's unusual. But the unusual... Yeah, it's like anything past that. It's like anything past it. Yeah, it's not that bad. Let's go up here next. I think sometimes you didn't sleep the entire night. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past you. Oh, fucking hell. Because it does feel like it sometimes. It feels like it sometimes, but it's like, I've slept so nothing makes fucking sense anymore. Like, the fact that I've slept, but it doesn't feel like I've slept much, it's just... The fuck is going on? And that's just what it is sometimes. Look at all these Oranguru. And none of them are pink. I think that was a good time to yawn. Because I'm waiting for some to spawn anyway. Because, yeah, we're going to be going for Oranguru for the... Like, if we get Oranguru, then we might as well just go back to the Applin outbreak and get another Applin. Because I don't think it'd be a good idea to get Scarlet today. Because, A, I don't know where the hell Scarlet is on the map. Honestly, I don't know where Scarlet is without looking up a video. And B, it'd be easier to get Scarlet with an outbreak, which I somehow got lucky with Applin. Somehow got lucky with the Applin outbreak, so I just need to wait and get lucky with Cypher's cutting down the bamboo. That's what Cypher does. Cypher's a bug type. Cypher like trees in the forest. Cypher like the trees in the forest. Like to cut things down. That was a long one. That was a fucking long one. Where's the water? I think that's gonna do the trick for at least a little bit. There we go. Eight minutes left for the sandwich. So it's like, go for Oranguru for the rest of the stream. If we get Oranguru, go for Gothitelle. And then once that sandwich ends with the Oranguru obtained, go back to Appling, get one more Applin. And then switch to Violet and try and get something. Because then we'd have more herbs. So yeah, that's probably the plan. And I don't even know what outbreaks I have on Violet today, so that could be interesting as well. Like, I don't know what Violet outbreaks I have. Like, I could also... Wait, where did I last... I actually don't remember where I last was in Violet. Like, where I was last standing. I think I was at the Psychic City last, because I was getting more eggs. Yeah, that would make sense. So, possibly, potentially a mon near that area. But I already have a lot of mons in that area, so I might just start parking my Violet save in Medali as well for like Eevee and a couple other mons. Because like because there's a chance of like getting one outbreak in the tiles you're in every day. Like, it's not guaranteed, but there's chances of it. So it's like, if I was right here, the chances of Oranguru outbreaks popping up on the daily resets. That log keep running. I swear it's so fun. There we go. Nearly missed one. Dangerous. But yeah, even if we don't get Oranguru today. Boom. Pink monkey. I don't see Oranguru. I don't see pink Oranguru. Golduck. Yeah, there's a Golduck. There's Golducks in the lake. But yeah, even if we don't get Oranguru today, I'm still happy with the outcome. Because it doesn't matter now. Because it doesn't matter now on how many more herbs I have in Scarlet. Because we've got enough for the rest of the Scarlet exclusives. And that's exactly what I banked on. Because there's now 3 Scarlet exclusives left, with Oranguru being one of them. So there's now 3 Scarlet exclusives left. There's the 2 Skrelps and an Oranguru. I need 6 herbs for those 2. For those 3 mons. And I have more than 6 herbs. But Golduck Shiny looks like a Golduck. I mean, Golduck Shiny just looks like a pink duck. Well, a blue duck with a pink beak. It's not as exciting as Psyduck Shiny was. Or just anything actually exciting with Golduck. Like, they couldn't make the Golduck Shiny... No. Golduck Shiny is not gold. But it would make it a lot better if it was. It would be a lot more exciting if Golduck was in fact a gold duck. Nah, I'm tripping. I could show you shiny Golduck once the sandwich is up. And it's not what you think. Why I remember that Golduck was having a gold shiny. I don't remember. Might have just been thinking of Psyduck. And I don't even mean a shiny Psyduck. I mean just a regular Psyduck. But yeah. If Golduck Shiny was gold, it would actually feel a lot more like a Golduck. Psyduck, have a headache, leave him alone. Psyduck rest. Yes. Let the Psyduck rest or else it would blow everything up. Or else Psyduck would blow things up with psychic energy. Because Psyduck No other reason but Psyduck. Yeah, Psyduck. Even the name makes sense, surprisingly. Psychic duck, yeah. A psychic duck, Psyduck. But yeah, I wish Golduck Shiny was gold. Or what would make more sense would be this. The regular Golduck be gold. And then the shiny Golduck be blue, just like Psyduck's shiny. Like, that would make a lot more sense. But, you know, these things happen. And you know, it's still better than, let's say, Garchomp shiny. I don't even know what that word means. The fuck does that word mean? Translate a shit. I see. Okay. How long left? Oh, a minute. 1 minute left on Oranguru before we restart the game. Axon leg. Oh, I see what you mean. And no, I don't. I do not whatsoever. I can imagine it is. But it's just how is the question. Like, how much is the question? How much pain is the question? Like, you can say much pain about literally anything. Like what would be more painful? Getting punched in the arm or getting leg waxed? I don't know. And I mean, that comparison already pops things up alone because it depends. Where is one getting punched? And my sandwich is gone. Yeah, exactly. That's where it's like the comparisons kick into some complicated stuff. Because like, where's one getting punched? Like the arm, the same leg? I don't know. But like, since I didn't specify, also I don't know. Fair enough. Where's my sandwich thing again? I need to make another simple sandwich. Oh, it's nighttime. You used to have like a full body. I mean, I technically still do. There we go. Simple recipe coming up. I mean, I still do technically. But there's just more options with this. There's just more options. Da, 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 da. I mean, yeah. Because, let's be honest, from this kind of angle, what would the point in showing the tail be? Like, there's no point me showing above, like there's no point me showing under this area. Like, there's no point. And yes, this model does have a tail, and that's a shiny Oranguru if fucking immediately. Let's fucking go. That's kind of funny. And that actually works out a lot better for us. Rather than finding it last minute, we find it immediately. That works a lot more. There you go. There, pink. Oh, it's got fucking Trick Room. Alright, it's now faster than me. Oh my god. This Breloom. This Breloom just doesn't want me to get hit. Ah. I was going to say, should we be technical and throw the one heal ball at it? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I tried. Heal ball heals. The heal ball heals once you've caught it. Yeah, I'm throwing a Dusk Ball. But yeah, the heal ball, once you catch them on, it heals. So it's like you don't have to take it to a Pokemon Center immediately. There's Oranguru down. Now to go for the Gothitelle. Oh, I'm starting to see what my issue will be with finding this mon. It's fucking tiny. And the only tell is the eyes. And also we're just constantly in Zappa Pico. Okay. So far, nope. But yeah, I can see this one taking a while. It's not a mouse. It's not a mouse, don't worry. But yeah, it's a town spawn mon, which means this thing only spawns near a town. And since the only shiny tail is the eyes, I have to get them to look at me. Like, I've got to get these things to look at me. Yes. That is what Diglett does. I mean, we're finding a fair amount of them. I mean, it could be a lot worse, per se. Okay, only one of these is new. Now, two of them are new, and that one's not new. That one is. And we despawned them all, because Zappa Pico. All eyes on me, like the Scream Tails. Yeah. Exactly. Like, the screen tells I need all of these things to look at me. And it's the same for the... It's the same with the other one as well. I don't see the rise. Well, the rise are small. Yeah, the rise are quite small, but it's the only tell of the shiny until we see the... Until we get to see the evolutions. What size do you want? Small. I mean, I don't get to choose. I don't really get to choose. Oh, that's an Orthworm. Like these Gothoritas aren't even the smallest thing in the game. Like, these aren't even the smallest thing in the game, so... We've already hunted one of the smallest things in the game today. And we've gotten one. We just need another one. Oh, let's just reset spawns. Like, this is the only method. Those shits look like it's about to come to my house. I mean... They are small. They're built to, like, just sneak in. You're not shiny. But it's the fact that these things have to spawn near the town. Just makes things a little bit... Like, some things easier, some things harder. The easier thing is that we can reset the spawns immediately. The eyes have to be purple. Like a purple-ish pink color. Like the pupil, not the whole eye. If it was the whole eye, it'd be a lot easier to find. Basically, we have to find one of these that doesn't have blue eyes. And even then, I think this would be easier to find than if we went for the other one. Because it's the same tell, but you get less of the spawns. Damn, I would just... I mean, that is a way of finding them. That is a way of finding them, but then you've got to wait for the animations of pressing the button and then waiting for your mon to just beat the shit out of them. And again, these things don't even warrant any to beat the shit out of them. It's not like Tandemaus where I've genuinely got to beat the shit out of them because the detail is just so goddamn small. Like, it's just the eyes for these, which... It's not the first time I've done a just look at me in the eyes kind of hunt. Like, this would be like the 5th or 4th hunt where I've got to look at things in the eyes. So... Yeah, Tandemaus is barely noticeable. Yeah, Tandemaus is not noticeable whatsoever. Which makes Tandemaus a perfect contestant for getting the shit beaten out of to find it. Because, you know, it's a tiny mouse with next to no details. You still didn't tell me that is... And you don't have to worry about it for now, it's just lore for later on. It is just lore for later on. Okay. Yes. You heard me right. Still establishing it. It's gonna take a while. Wait, was that a meow? Oh, that was a meow. Broken. I wouldn't say that. I actually don't know how extensive it would be. I actually don't know how extensive. So let's not for now. I don't actually know what it would look like completed. I actually don't know how big it would be completed. Like, all I know is I've got one little bit, which I'm going to re-record and then save later. That kind of thing. So it's like not much done in the working for now. And plus these things are actually looking at me, so it's actually easy for me to find. Here the shiny sound would be useful. Oh, absolutely. The shiny sound would be useful, so I don't even have to look at the eyes. I could just run past. Like, hypothetically, I could just walk into the town. I could walk into the town to reset the spawns. Wait for them to respawn. Wait for them to spawn in. If I don't hear a sound, go back to town. Hypothetically, I could do that. That was just close to the town barrier, so. Not this one. This one's doing fine. But like here, the shiny sound would be very useful. That's insane. Rock and roll is not in this game. But I do already have that line shiny. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, I've already got the Rock and Roller line shiny from Pokemon Go. So I don't have to worry about that line even if it came to DLC. But yeah, I'm more or less just waiting for the Brokey Community Day to come around, because that one actually matters. Pokemon Go, the only shiny is active. Fair enough. It's a good shiny. Oh, that's insane. Because yeah, the Froakie Community Day this month matters more than any of the other community days for a while. Because it just matters on how many less eggs I have to hatch. And I'm currently on like 300 eggs on the next. Yeah, 300 eggs on the next Cocos, and I have another at least 100 waiting to be hatched. Which I'm not going to hatch now. I'm probably going to get another batch of them and then hatch them later. Damn, you're going on wax. That'll be for the Pokemon Go eggs. But they're not Pokemon Go eggs we're hatching. Or it started raining. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes rain is good. It just depends on how much rain. It matters on how much rain falls, not the fact that it started raining. Because if we have too much rain, then yes, floods. But if we don't have enough rain, that's not the shiny. I just walked into it accidentally. That wasn't shiny anyway. Alright, Gengar. Not Gengar. Ghastly. Oh, it's not going to disappear. Alright, those two aren't shiny. Oh my god, a lot of them spawned. Too much yesterday, the whole day, and today. A lightning strike on, like, the other side of town. I mean, it is what it is. Like, as long as nothing, like, actually flooded, then... Or a lightning strike hits someone, then... It's shit loud as fuck. I mean... Then you could just close the window. Another boom. Close the window. Like, that'd be helpful for blocking out the sound of lightning. Well, the thunder. It's closed. Then damn. Play some music on some headphones, that'll help. And I also have the headphones, holy hell. I mean, fair enough. There's not much more I can suggest for preventing sound of the thunder outside. There's not much more I can do. Or suggest. So, yeah. Still none. We're on 13 minutes left. It's like a flashbang every 4 seconds. Boom. I can't see this one. There we go. Yeah, like the thunder and lightning part. That's a whole different story because that's a different element. But like the rain itself, it's not the rain that's causing the problems. Like it's not flooding. So, oh, I think an outbreak would be easier for this thing, but I'm not gonna get an outbreak for this thing soon, so it's fine. Like I could get lucky on Violet today and have one, but the chances aren't that high. Like the chances could be high for the one of the evolutions. Like, if we do get one of these and then we have a Gothitelle outbreak, then that could be very possible. Since I was last in the Psychic City. And the Psychic City is where the Evos of this little shit like to spawn. So yeah, it's very much possible. It's very much possible I could have an outbreak or the evolutions on Violet ready. Now it's raining hard. I mean, as long as it doesn't flood, then it should be fine. But no boom, then good. I mean, one problem for another, eh? Ow, now the sun. The sun is rising. I was nowhere fucking near that. That's bullshit. Fuck off, Orthworm. Nope. Nope. Voltorb worm. Nah. It would try and blow up if it was both of them combined. Like, it's not a Voltorb worm if it doesn't blow up like a Voltorb. Like, it's not really a Voltorb then, it's just a worm. Can't check that one without risking going into the city. There we go. Not that one. Oh, you're right, it's daytime. We're not going to have any Ghastlies spawn in. I mean, that would help a little bit. That... Just the boundaries of Zapapico in that area is a bit of a pain, because you're not specified on if you're in Zapapico or not until it's too late. Which, around that area, it's necessary to beat the shit out, because if I go close to try and look it in the eyes, then I reset all spawns. And if there's a shiny in the midst of the spawns, then I will be pissed. Because if I accidentally go back into the city, then it's like, yeah, spawns aren't looking too good. How long do we have left of this anyway? 9 minutes. I haven't heard of a storm like this in a long time. I mean, it's time for the season of summer. Sunshine and a shit ton of rain. I prefer the shit ton of rain, but you know. The shit ton of rain is nice. Hello again, welcome. How is one doing on this fine evening? Welcome. Oh, you're right, we're actually still in spawns. But yeah, how is one doing on this fine afternoon? One, two, three. When you will go outside, you'll have a swimming pool right outside. I mean, that's called a flood. That's called a flood, and that's one of the only not good things to happen out of too much rain. Just check that one. Good, got a shiny Glade. Ooh, nice. Congrats on the Glade. Congrats on the Glade. Glade shiny is quite a nice one. There's no one behind me. Oops, I meant ours. I mean, it's probably the Glade, not the Arceus, because you can't shiny hunt Arceus in Sword and Shield. Or did you go to BDSP and find Arceus? Damn it, that's the entry to the town as well? How fucking strange are the borders to enter this place? Curlia evolves into Arceus. What kind of weird game ROM is this? What kind of ROM is this? 1, 2, 3. Alright, back to town. I meant Curlia into Gallade, not Arceus, but in Legends. Like actual Legends, or... Well, let's hit this one, since I can't check that one. Oh, hi, Larvitar. Legends Arceus. Ah, oh, so you got the Curlia in Legends Arceus, not Sword and Shield. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. I understand now. 1, 2. Let me check this one. We're quite close to the boundary, so... Let me hit that one. There we go. That one as well. Because now we're on 4 minutes till we're done with this sandwich. What we might do is go to Applin after this. I'm a hunt Oranguru and Shield. Fair enough. We actually just got a Oranguru earlier. Like, we got our Oranguru, and then we went and try and get these Gothoritas. Which we haven't got any Gothoritas, but, you know, at least we know it's possible to hunt them. But yeah, best of luck on your Oranguru hunt in Shield. There we go. You know what? You know what? You know what? Boom. Just boom. Nothing else. Just kaboom. No purple eyes. No purple eyes. Oh, we still have 3 minutes. But yeah, we've got to stay close to the town so we can actually spawn these things in. That's probably the only painful part about this hunt. The fact that we've got to be so close to the town that if we just step in certain places, then we can reset the encounter entirely. Which, that's a mix of a good thing and a bad thing. Like, some ones I have to hit, like the ones that's on the tree there. Most of the ones that are at the bottom of the slope. Like this one I have to hit. Like, at least we're getting the spawns. And not a bad amount of them either, to be fair. Like, it's not the kind of spawn where it's like, it's the worst kind of spawn there is. Because it could be a lot worse when it comes to actually spawning in Mons. Like, we've had worse spawns where we've had, like, not even 100. We've had a fair amount of these. We've had a fair amount of Gothoritas. And it's not like the main mon of the hunt either, so it's like we've not had a full half-an-hour sandwich on it. We've not had the full half an hour. And even then we've had some good... I mean, we pretty much have. Because we got Oranguru in like the first minute of the second sandwich. Over 1k Oranguru. Yeah, over 1k for Oranguru. But then we found it immediately on the second sandwich, which meant we could spend nearly the full half hour on this one mon. So it's like, not bad. Yeah, that sounds about right. And even then, that's not the most that we've had to go for. Like, that's nowhere near the most we've had to go for in this game. Like, Legends Arceus took a lot. And the Darkrai also took a fair bit. The most I've counted, I think it was like 3,000 or 4,000 for one Carkol. I don't remember correctly though. But yeah, it was like that kind of count. Where it's just a lot for one mon in this similar area. Alright, our sandwich is... Oh, shit. Our sandwich is gone, obviously. But yeah. We didn't do too bad. There's Oranguru. Now we move Oranguru to here. We take these out of this box because they're not Scarlet exclusives, technically. And now we leave this box to open for another day. Haven't played through the BDSP games because we're had these games. I got them today. Fair enough. I hope one enjoys BDSP. Alright, let's change Oranguru. How many did we count for that? There we go. Why did this look like Gulpin? I mean... Doesn't look like Gulpin now, does it? Portal. Yeah, we might as well go back to the Applin outbreak and try and get another Applin. Like, we might as well go back, get another apple. Like, we've already weakened the outbreak, so why this looks like this? Because it does. It's supposed to be like an apple pie kind of thing. It's supposed to be like an apple pie. I suppose this is going to be a little bit more of a pain. Bro has handlebars in his eyes. I think that's just the ears. That's a Pikachu. But yeah, for this hunt, we're not going to bother putting on another sandwich. Because we already have Applin at max outbreak odds. And if we do put on a dragon type sandwich, it's actually just a waste. Welcome back, Nexie. How did it go? But yeah, if we put on a dragon type sandwich during this hunt, it'd be a waste. It's like, yes, we'd get one mon, but we'd have nothing else to use that sandwich on. Like, we'd probably end up like if we got it earlier like we did with Oranguru, then we'd have nothing to hunt down. But yeah, how did it go, Nexie? Welcome back. For the first time today. Hell yeah. Hell yes to that. I'm a dip, I'm tired. Okay. You have fun now. Have a nice night. First time today, the dream gets closer and closer. Yeah. The free concurrent thing is... The free average will take a while, but yeah. It did take a fair few bits for me as well. But yeah, I hope one gets there soon. I hope one gets the affiliate soon. How many more apples are in this area? Because yeah, we're not getting as many apple spawns because everything else is spawning in. I have every other requirement. Yeah. It was the same with me as well, where I just needed the one requirement left. But I'll do time, it'll get there. I nearly counted those shrooms again. But yeah, best of luck. Best of luck on that. Average viewer. Yeah, it is, honestly. It honestly is. I just realized we have an hour. I know funny, me no entertain. I mean, sometimes same here. I will admit it, sometimes it's the same over here. Like, I am aware that some streams aren't the most entertaining ones. But yeah, it's just like do the things you want to do rather than following to every trend. Like, if you don't enjoy it, then what's the point? Oh, hi, Apple. But yeah, it's just stream the things you enjoy doing. Just gotta do it for fun. Exactly. Gotta do it for the fun of it. Gotta do it for the fun of it, and so you have something that you enjoy doing to do. It's one of the reasons why I stopped streaming Valorant like ages ago. Like back, I think it's like before even the first year anniversary. Like I stopped streaming Valorant. I'm 100% sure that's why some give up. They just think immediately blowing up and making mess. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Like, because like, people are usually just expecting to be like, ah, stream once and you're rich. Like, nah, that's not how it works. Like, that's not how it works. If everyone could stream once and get massive riches, then everyone would be doing the same thing. Everyone would be doing the same thing every time. And it was like, where's the variation? Like, I am aware that I am not doing much of the trendy stuff, but it's just like, I'm just doing what I want to do. I'm just doing what I want to do. Not trying to follow every new thing that pops up every week. Because, like, what if the thing that pops up every week is just not fun? You gotta stream what you like. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Just do the things you want to do. And if I want to collect virtual things for a collection, I'll do it. To be fair, I started doing this like years ago. Cause like, I wonder what it is like to have just a massive completed collection, and I want to try and at least make that realization come through. And it's like to have because it's about the journey that you take, as well as the result at the end. Which is why I've been trying to continue the archive channel as long as I can. Because it started on a rocky boat. It started on a rough edge. Because it's like, I didn't have enough space to keep every stream archived in my hard drive. So it's like, data loss happens. So it's like, some of the journey is gone, but the result makes it worth it. Oh yeah, it definitely does. The result makes it worth every time. And it's like, as the result gets better and better, you can see everything just happening all at once, and it's just quite nice. The hard part is thinking of like bonus features and stuff like that. Because like for the longest time, I've been trying to like for quite a while. I'm trying to think of a good idea for like a sub badge, because I literally keep getting pestered in DMs about, oh, you don't have sub badges. I don't have ideas. But yeah, I think I've came up with an idea I quite like, so I might try and get that intuition soon. But yeah, you can see the grind and how far you've made it on. Ah, yes, that too. Honestly, the more the grind goes, Twitch is a life lesson. Oh, I absolutely. Twitch can be a life lesson for multiple perspectives. It's just which perspective are you on the side of? Literally ranks to riches. I mean, yeah. That would count, yeah. Like, you could go from rags to riches on Twitch. You could do that anywhere. With a good enough journey, doing the things you want to do, it'll be very much possible. Oh, wait, I forgot I don't have a sandwich on for this outbreak. Going from 0 to 10 feels good. Oh, yeah, honestly. It does feel good, like, just seeing the numbers go up. Like, from the beginnings to, like, now for where ones are. Seeing the numbers go up. Although recently, the stream elements is stopping me from seeing the number. The stream elements stopped me from seeing the number recently when they added a new thing to the OBS. So it's like, I want to figure that out as well. I want to see the number again. I can't see the number go up or down. Honestly, yeah. Like, it does good for everything else. But it's just, when one thing goes down, it all goes down. And it's like, I need to figure out how to fix this on a day where you're not planning everything else out at once. It just feels nice once you get there. And I just walked into that. I just walked into that goddamn Applin. But yeah, for the rest of the stream, I'm probably just gonna plan on going for the Applin, and then after I get an Applin, go to Violet, check things out real quick. Probably not enough time for a sandwich, but it's probably good to at least check things out. Maybe evolve some things, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's about the journey and the result at the end. One thing that's keeping me going is asking Unreal. That's keeping me going is seeing streamers on YouTube and I'm realizing they were small ones too. Yeah, everyone was once small. Like even the most popular of the popular. Everyone started from the same beginnings. Everyone had the same beginnings. No matter what genre of stream it is. Everyone started somewhere. And that somewhere being pretty much the bottom. Like at the start, let's say it's like an arts and crafts thing, where it's like, at the start you don't know a goddamn thing. And then eventually you'll learn, and the experience and the journey just helps you go from there. You can see the results. This actually goes well with, like, before the stream started, I was actually looking at the gallery again on my Switch, and to just look at the old pictures of when I was shiny hunting in Legends Arceus. I mean, like, damn, it's really come far, hasn't it? Starting from literally next to Zeromon shiny hunted on Legends Arceus in here, to now nearly half of the deck's done. Contributing to like Pokemon Go as well, because that helped a bit. But yeah. Oh, there's one there as well. You can see that one. But yeah, we all started small. I wonder how easy it is to shiny hunt and go. It depends on the occasion. Because there's community days every month on Go. Those are kind of the odds are massively increased in the community day events. Like I was actually reading up on this recently, and I believe it's like base odds is a 1 in 500. Pokemon Go's community days are quite a lot easier. Then you've got the Pokemon Go raids where it's like 1 in 25, I think. But then with the raids, you've either got to physically travel to the raid or purchase a remote raid pass, which costs like nearly 200 coins each. And that equivalents to like a couple of quid. So yeah, it just depends really on which method you do. It's the same with every game. Like since the Gen 2 games, they've always had their own method for shiny hunting mons. Like no matter which game it is after the original Gen 2 games, there's always been ways to shiny hunt with their own methods. And whichever method you choose is the one you either like or you want the results of the mons quicker. Even if it's like leaving your house to go to a raid on Pokemon Go, and then having to use up all of like the revives and potions just to try and keep the attempts going. I'm watching you, Kamala. But yeah, in some methods, it's kind of easier. And then sometimes it's just like, you could get pretty lucky. But to be fair, this is from the perspective of Pokemon Go is an outside game, and I'm an inside kind of person. Like, mainly the only times I can actually get on Go and get some supplies is drives in the car. And even then we don't do that often. Because half the time there's no reason for me to really get in a car and leave. So it's like I don't get much stuff on Go. But I have enough instances to at least benefit off the community days, even if it's a little bit. And it's like I never expect to get everything in the community days because, you know, I'm not outside using lures and just doing the best ways of doing this. Like, I'm just sat in the room with the phone on the bed, waiting for monsters to spawn. And sometimes I get nothing, sometimes I get quite a lot. It depends on the luck. And it is what it is at the end of the day. Hi, Applin. Oh, wait, this is zoom in. Go outside. There's a mythic resource called grass. You'll see it if you're lucky. I mean, yeah, technically. Or, better idea, I can just touch grass in game. Luck. Still counts. That's a flower. I mean, that bit, yes, is a flower. But there's grass around it, so... What we're standing on is grass, so it still counts. Well, let me just hit one of these things. Just to be sure. But yeah, there's grass around the flower. Idea? I love how you instantly went back on Koraidon like, never again. Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. I have an idea which might help a little bit. It was this one, wasn't it? Maybe we can get more dragon types to spawn. Like, there's no point wasting the Mysticas, but... I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just look around the towns, just try and get the recipes. Not the recipes, just get the dragon power sandwich. Because now, hopefully, more dragon types should be spawning, but it's not going to be as powerful as if I made the Mystica sandwiches. And also, we're not getting increased shiny odds from the sandwich. Because it's an outbreak. How many Applin is on screen right now? There we go, there's more Applin. We just need to look for a green apple. Another green apple. Doo-doo. Another two. I don't think that one I definitely did. Shit, that one I definitely didn't see. Because I obviously walked into it like a dumbass. But yeah, it do be like that though. Just Groudon just saving me from touching grass. Which is honestly quite an ironic thing, because, you know, the theming of everything, the color palette, is just hilarious. You've got the green backgrounds, you've got the green text, you've got a lot of green, yet doesn't like touching grass. It's kind of funny to me. Like, it is actually kind of funny at times. Like, oh shit. But it's fair, it's not like the grass kind of green, so you know. It's not like the grassy kind of green, so you know. It is what it is. And then you've just got so much grass in game, like, and then you've got the snow over there. Snow is nice. It just doesn't fucking snow here often enough. So yeah, it's a bit shit in that department. More Applin. And then you've also got the runes over here, which I should probably at least get that from. This as well. This fight is not needing the Game of Gold coins, we might as well grab it. Honestly thought I'd end up really hitting Scarlet, but it's been really... Hello, Lonk. Welcome. How is one doing on this fine afternoon? And yeah, the games are actually quite fun. Like, I'm just excited. I'm waiting for the DLC now, which hopefully we'll find out about next week. Like, hopefully we'll find out about it next week with the DLC. Since there's the whole Pokemon Presents next week, I'm excited. But yeah, how's one doing on this fine evening? Da, 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 da. Pretty good, just filling the Pokedex for that shiny charm. Yes. Welcome to the Pokedex, where the shiny charm is actually quite good in this game. But yeah, it's a dex where it's actually quite decent to fill out. Like, there's a couple of mons which are paying like Spiritomb and yeah, just version exclusives. But yeah, best of luck on filling up the Pokédex. Oh, that's an apple. That's an apple that's just fallen. Did it even... Nope, it didn't fall out of a tree, it just flew. Flew in the wind, and that's not even an apple at all. Yeah. Da, 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 da. But yeah, is that a shroom or is that an applin? That is an applin, okay. If I'd be counting the shrooms again. But yeah, we're pretty much just sitting around looking for Applin, because there's no point in going for Scarlet now since we're close to ending the stream, so we might as well just go for Applin. And even if we don't grab shiny Applin, is my new favorite shiny. I really like it. Yeah, Applin shiny is quite nice. I actually do like the shinies of Applin and the evolutions. Because, like, it goes from a red apple to a green apple. And it's just like, it's simple, but it's so good. It's simple, it works, it's great. Like, it's just a good line of shinies. Oh, hi, Primeape. Oh, wait, I don't even have to hit the Primeape. Psychic Seed. But yeah, Applin shiny is really good. Wait, would this mean it would be easier to find Applin now since it's nighttime? I mean, the same happened to Larvitar, so probably? But yeah, the shinies are really good. They're just hard to find, though. They're just hard to find. Like, right now, we're just looking for them. More Applin. Oh, it's now nighttime. That's a Sudowoodo. An Applin rolling down the hill. Ah, that's fun. You just catch an Applin rolling down the hill like it's a fucking Spheal. Ah, I still laugh at that Spheal rolling off the cliff in Legends Arceus. It's just a mood. It's been tempting for a while to like make a thing on VTS where like I put a Spheal on my head or something. And the Redeemer would be like friend-shaped. Like that would be... You know, that's kind of funny actually. Just friend-shaped and just spawns in a Spheal on my head. I might do that actually. I just need time. Spheal. The ultimate friend-shaped mon. Like, Applin is also friend-shaped technically, but Spheal, though, most friend-shaped thing around. Ah, my god. More apples. None of them shiny. I keep forgetting that I can actually look out for other mons as well. I just haven't found any other mons that are shiny yet. While doing this little bit of hunting. Ooh, Misty Seed. Those are shrooms. Those are shrooms. I keep forgetting to not count the shrooms at the bottom of the hill. I keep forgetting. I forgot a friend traded me a shiny Marshadow. Wait, is that even legal? Or one of the shiny legendaries? I mean, fair enough. But is Marshadow even a legal hunt? I actually don't know. Or is it like, or has it been an event? I'm actually not sure about Marshadow. But I mean, fair enough. You got a shiny Marshadow. I keep forgetting these are goddamn shrooms, not apples. I mean, fair enough. Apples. I'm in the market for a green apple. Or a green hoppip. That too. From the day I found you in Ultra Moon. That could have been an event. Found you. From the day I found you. The shiny odds with the sandwich. Hold on, let me check actually. I need the SV Dex page. So base with sandwich, like with on base without an outbreak and a shiny sandwich, it's 1 in 680. But I'm going off without a shiny sandwich, so it's gonna be 1 in 800. Since I've already killed 60 mons. But yeah, I'm doing slightly lower odds so I don't have to waste a sandwich. Like an actual shiny sandwich with a Mysticas. I've just bought a dragon type sandwich and went with it. I just bought a dragon type sandwich from one of the restaurants and went with it. Because I don't have that many herbs left. And I need the rest of the herbs for Scarlet. So, but with a shiny sandwich and with shiny charm, it would be 1 in 680. But with the outbreak added onto it, hold on, give me a second. With the outbreak added onto it, it'd be 1 in 500. I'm just on lower odds, so I can save the sandwich for later mons. Because it doesn't matter which way I think about it. I will always be able to get another Applin outbreak if I get lucky. The herbs will be the harder thing to get. Because not every person can host a raid and complete a raid. Like, you wouldn't believe the amount of herba raids get failed because someone doesn't bring a competent mon that just dies immediately. Because most of the times I try and do an Among Us raid with online people. People are bringing... I've seen a couple people bring the water starter. And I think that might have also been to a Titan or a Gengar. Still counts. Which don't do much damage. Without setting up, which, newsflash, nobody knows what setting up means. And then sometimes where I can't be the damage because I don't have the type advantages to do damage against certain things, I've kind of got to bring the Umbreon support, and it's like, what am I supporting if people don't bring good enough damages? Because sometimes I can't bring the damage myself. Like, recently I've built up a Mewtwo so I can take damage into more types of raids. Like, so I can take damage into poison type raids, some fighting type raids. Like, you get the idea. It's just so I can actually do damage to more mons. And that was just recently. So sometimes it is just harder to get the herbs rather than an outbreak. So it's like, that's why I'm not using a sandwich right now. Because if I used a dragon type sandwich, it'd be a waste. And if I used a grass type sandwich, there'd be too many grass types spawning in. And most of it wouldn't even be the right grass type. Because there's already been a lot of Shroomish spawning in this area, which, granted, I don't have Shroomish shiny either. But if I'm after Applin, the Shroomish spawn will just intervene with the Applin. Revolution. But yeah, we're just doing this till this regular dragon sandwich ends. Like, or even before, just like when 11 hits. Because I'm going to stop the stream at 11. Sort some things out. Because I need to download the VOD. And there's one thing I need to fix. Because Twitch and OBS kind of glitched out on me at the very start, so... Like, near the start, Twitch and OBS was glitching out and going out of control. So I need to sort some things out after that. Oh, hi, Strudel. Oh, hi, Breloom. Hi, Shroomish. None of them shiny. I mean, it would be nice. But that wouldn't mean that does not mean I'll be replacing my Breloom and Shroomish for shiny ones. But just catching one Shroomish. I like these Brelooms. I'll maybe get one of them into shiny Breloom. But not both of them. Not both of them. Because that would mean I'd have to catch 3 shiny Shroomish. And specifically Shroomish. Sour apple. Yes. A sour apple is what we are after. I nearly counted those shrooms again. Why the shrooms? They look like apples. Oh, we will get there. But yeah. If I had to replace the shiny Breloom... Not shiny Breloom. Replace the Brelooms with a shiny Breloom, I'd have to catch 3 Shroomish shinies. Because Breloom doesn't learn Spore as a Breloom. Breloom gets Spore as a Shroomish. Which makes things a little bit more painful. But I mean, it is what it is. I've tried, and last time I tried it didn't work. Like the last time I tried it didn't work. Unless there's like an egg moved way to learn it. Which that method I didn't even try at all. Like that method I didn't even try at all, I'm not gonna lie. And besides, both of the Brelooms I have are hyper trained. And they were bred specifically to shiny hunt. If I caught a shiny Breloom, I'd have to go through the process of hyper training it and getting the moves again to learn it. Which, I mean, I'll do that once. I'll definitely do that once at least. And that might be for Violet's Breloom. Because I've got 2 different Brelooms which both do the same thing. It's just so I don't have to bother with switching the Brelooms around every stream. Like, and then the same with the Gallade. This one Gallade is the same Gallade. But to be fair, more of the struggle, I just take the Gallade to the game where I'm going to be primarily hunting. Like a just in case kind of thing. Like just in case I'm shiny hunting grass types. And you know, I can't use Spore on a grass type. which these applins would count because they're grass type. Bye, Strudel. Bye, Strudel. But yeah, these applins would technically be the perfect thing for Gallade to hunt. But I like the Breloom, so I want to try the Breloom as much as I can. Breloom's always been one of my choices for shiny hunting. She's got a good moveset. Which, I mean, there's other mons that could be better. There are other moves that could be better, but if a Gallade, not a Gallade, if a Breloom's not available, Gallade's the next one I go for. And then if I have a Gallade, I'll have a Cypher. Yes, just a Cypher, not a Scizor. Bye-bye. Which, I mean, we've nearly this hour of finding just these applins alone. We've actually found a fair amount of them. Like, we found a fair amount of applin in just this 1 hour. Like, it's actually a decent amount. Like, not an amount to scoff at or anything. But yeah, I'm happy. Even if we don't succeed by finding the second shiny applin, at least I know if we find an outbreak here again, I know how to use this outbreak. Which sounds kind of absurd when we're on about a Pokemon game where we're just learning how to use a single outbreak. Where it's just like walking around, looking for apples, trying not to count the shrooms, looking at apples, looking at shroomish. Okay. Okay, that's kind of funny. Looking for apples, don't count the shrooms. Once you catch the shiny applin, no. No. This one's going to be a nice apple pie. Please? No. It'll be my green apple. Even then, I don't even think we'll be able to fight. Again, we've got like 8 minutes left, so we're just gonna look around for this for the next 8 minutes, just to see if we can find it. If we don't, we don't. If we do, we do. Another berry. Things are just spawning here. I've actually not found that many apples this time. There's the apples. And not that many of them. Just a nice 4 apples. Ooh, a new berry. Yay. I mean... yeah, it's a new berry, but we probably have this berry in Violet already, which is kind of funny. Ah, so excited for a moment. That also got me for a moment. Because, yeah, it's also like... Wait, I forgot where I was going with this. Never mind. Hi, Breloom. Oh, yeah, right. Because if you don't see the actual apple, you'll just think every apple in is shiny because the eyes it has? I think those are eyes. The leaf things. I don't even know if those are Applin's eyes or its ears. I don't actually know. The stems. Oh, I thought they were like ears or some eyes or ears or something along that line. Okay. But yeah, I forgot what the actual thing is called. So that helps. I forgot that's what the things were called on an apple. You can just tell how much of the lack I have at apples. Didn't even know what the hell a stem was. It's kind of funny though. That's a fungus. But yeah, just straight chilling. Just trying to find a sour apple. Get out of touch. Whoa, out of touch. Whoa. Where's the toast cool going? I figured out we're out of touch. Yeah, we'll do one more look around. We'll do one more look around for the applin. And if we don't get the applin, we're gonna start setting up to end the stream. Need to find a jinx. But it won't appear. A jinx. Oh, an ult. I don't know where a jinx spawns actually in Ultra Moon. Like, I actually don't know where things spawn in Ultra Moon. Like, it's been so long since I've played Ultra Moon. My mind, the ocean side. With the adrenaline orb. Ah, okay. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Like the whole SOS chaining thing. Alright, last call for Applin. Last call. That's a really big apple. Just looks at the shroomish. Do-do-do. Yeah. I think we're gonna call we're gonna call it for the night on Shroomish. Or Shroomish on Applin. But yeah. I'm quite happy with the outcome we got today, I'm not gonna lie. Not done too bad for ourselves tonight. Actually not done that bad. You forgot. Before remembering. You're in my mind. You're the ocean side. In my mind. But yeah, we've done quite well tonight. Like, I'm actually really happy with the outcome. Like, we've got everything I planned to get today. Like, this is everything I planned to get. Well, except from the extra Larvitar and the Swablu, but we forget about those two. So yeah, pretty happy with today's outcome. And it's pretty much a good stop for shiny hunting for the week. But yeah. Thank you all for coming to tonight's little stream. The next stream's going to be next week, but we're gonna have to keep. I'm gonna have to double check some things a little bit for the whole week, because I might change plans. I do not know yet. Things are getting a bit busy as of late. I hope you all have a nice weekend, and let me just do this first. And sayonara.